Shadow, you the man.
Alright, so apparently there was a game day vlog from Shedeur Sanders' first preseason game. So let's tap in and see what the hell happened. Yeah, look at all these successful black people. Love to see it.
Don't stop, man. Hey, go, man. It's time to throw him up, man. We out here. Yeah.
It's time, baby. It's time.
Yeah.
Hey, on the bro. You know you can't keep a black man down. Let's go, man. Tight shit, bro. Let's go. We watch every day. Shout out, Coach Brown. Fuck it, keep it going, baby, keep it going.
Man, sometimes it be like, I be forgetting these are actual games. I don't know. It's crazy. Let me show you.
You know my nigga, man. What got this bitch, man? First NFL game. This shit crazy. Yeah, nobody got gold.
That's hard.
This don't stop. We're good to see y'all. Ain't gonna lie, y'all ass.
I love to see it.
Okay, yeah, he got a lot of fans out here. That's tough.
Beautiful thing.
This camera quality is good as fuck. Damn, this looks like a movie.
Where you been at?
I'm about to play a game. I don't think it's a great looking sign still.
My left wrist is level. My right wrist is level.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man?
Ticket holders in Raleigh, North Carolina, we ready to go. We ready to go.
Oh, we.
A random stranger in the crowd got camera time before me. Ain't that crazy?
You really got me a ticket, bro.
No, I didn't. He got me in here.
Hey, I appreciate it.
What's that you, man? Boy, always looking out for me. So,
Damn, I wish I could have been able to go to the game. I was just at work.
you gotta throw me in the for sure. Come on, man. I'm really well off, man. For sure. And I hope you got my clothes. You got my clothes? You got my clothes? Easy Owens, man, you know, stuff. I'm sorry they made me take off my go-yard bag, man. They got that niggas hating on me. They said no bags in here, man. I had to take the go-yard off. They hating on my drink, but it's cool, though. You know, it is what it is. You understand? Yeah, you know what's gonna go on tonight. Fireworks. Sure. Fireworks. Yeah. Y'all gonna learn.
Yeah, I know the energy in the stadium was probably crazy, bro.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Big Dion. Hey, get inside that.
Yeah, I gotta remember they got him as the 4th string quarterback, which is actually disrespectful. Like, oh yeah, good pass. All right, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. I don't know. It just be so cool to see these behind the scenes like moments and stuff. Like, I wish the TV would show all this stuff, you know? Oh, yeah. Actually, I wanna play it normal for this part.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, great pass. Dang.
Where Jimmy Horn at? Where Jimmy Horn at?
Oh, that's that reporter that be talking down on him.
What's up, homie? You good? We got it, baby. Yeah, not for shit. What's up? Shit. Where Jimmy Horn go? Hey, they got that Darby test. They got the Darby test. Please don't test me. Good for you. Please don't test me. I saved you too. I spared you. I could have smacked that shit. I spared you. What's up, bro? Where's Jimmy at? Hey, keep proving that wrong, man. You like that.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Seems like all the other players are like rocking with him, you know?
I hate losing. See, I know that's why I ain't get off. I ain't wear my shit. That's great, dude. Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
You know what to say.
Nah, this week was Jonathan did good. We both did cool. Next week. It's cutting block. They keep stacking. This shit is second nature. You feel me? This ain't nothing. We just gotta get used to it. I love your presentation.
That shit's so crazy, bro. How like his whole perception changed. At first, people was like, "Oh, you know, he arrogant. Y'all out here flexing and stuff and losing." But now everyone's like, "Oh yeah, like we just love him and we just want him to win." And I'm like, it's just so funny, bro. That's why you can never get caught up in the narrative because it's always gonna change. Just stay focused on yourself, bro. Like, it's cool though. Like it's pretty cool.
I'm gonna get out with you. I hate losing. Feel me?
I don't know, but I'm gonna work. I don't play football. It's about him. It's just about him.
Not on the phone with his dad. I know his dad is like, "Yeah, son. Yeah, what are we talking about?"
I traded you, Shedeur.
Alright, let's fast forward a little bit.
Big dog, we fuck with you down here in Carolina, big dog.
That would probably get so annoying though. Everyone just yelling at you like, I would have been like, bruh, like, just calm down. You heard that? Hey, F it, sign my shoes. Like, ah. Oh yeah, okay. Hey, why did the baby just hop out like that? Let me rewind. Hey, the baby just hopped out of nowhere.
I've been popping it all game. I seen you perform with it on. Do me the honors, you know what I'm saying? On the first ever NFL game.
Hello, guys.
I'm like, the baby don't do nothing for Carolina, but as soon as something happened in Carolina, he'd be the first one there.
Matthew, right here. I don't know how to do it.
Look, I got you. Look at me.
It's a video.
Look, oh, it is.
Hey, thank you, sir.
Oh, damn, Deron, we got the picture. Got to rep the Black College, man.
Come on, man. You ready?
No, we stay ready. What you? Oh, look at it.
Well, grown that man begging that kid for a photo. Like, man, hurry up.
We gotta go.
Yeah, we got to go, bro. Hey,
Thanks. I would have been like, guys, I'm sorry, we gotta do it.
what do you think, bro? Everybody else went,
First one's straight, man. First one's a wrap. First one's a wrap, man. It's lit. Thankful, man. Thank God for everything, man. Today was a good day. Today was a good day. Hey, and I ain't gonna lie. You see?
Why you do that?
Overall, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the opportunity first. I'm thankful for being able to look in all those, and every player that was out there participating eyes and like tell them like this new, this a family. You know, we gotta change. You gotta know. So me coming here, you know, my vow is to definitely make change, and change was made. I was very thankful, very excited being out there. Being out there with the O-line and everything like that, like I was so thankful being out there with them. Receivers, everybody did their part, and I feel like everybody believed.
What do you think changed? What changed?
I would say just the energy around. I would say, well, since I've been around, you know, the energy around like the Browns. You know, I just feel like overall, it was a different sport. You know, I feel like it was a sport, even though it's a preseason game. Typically, people don't take those too much serious, but like that's our Super Bowl. You know, that's each and every player's Super Bowl. So the change is a family thing. You know, it's a family. You got to be able to go to war with each and every guy and understand like we're not playing for ourselves here. We're playing for each other. You know, so. Not making selfish mistakes, not doing that type of stuff.
Yeah, you can tell he's been through his media training because he's answering these questions greatly. You know, like they kind of give me like a Charlotte Hornets energy, like right when LaMelo was drafted.
The reads, hand the ball off, doing what you got to do. Everybody do their job, and that's how we believe in one another.
Shedeur, the fact that you played so many plays into the fourth quarter versus
being uncomfortable, you know, so that's what it is. You know, I got pockets of finding my rhythm, and I got to get into that quicker, regardless of anything. But overall, I feel like me out there, you know, and I couldn't do it, of course, without the time. I couldn't do it without the play calling. I couldn't do it without anything. So I'm just thankful to even be able to have, you know, the joy of just being on the field overall, then carrying the responsibility of doing the right thing. You know, so that's 2 badges under my belt already. You know, that I got out there. I feel like we operated the huddle really, really good. So it's just the small details that of course, we practice on and we talk about. And I'll say, of course, towards the end, I'll say we got a little sloppy and we overall going to finish it up. And that's going to be a point of emphasis going into this next week. But, you know, I was just thankful just to share that moment with everybody.
Sure, how do you think you handled the nerves and the adrenaline right off the bat?
I'm going to be honest, I wasn't nervous, so I didn't really have too much adrenaline. It was just getting comfortable. That's all it is.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. Like, you got to realize he's already played in really big games before. You feel me? So he's probably not getting nervous at this point. Like, it's just, you know, different teams, different colors. That's it, you know? But, you know, he's played in big college games. Like, I highly doubt he gets nervous at this point.
There's plenty of games before, like, I was nervous, but I felt like I knew the answers to the test. So it's like when you feel unprepared, then, you know, when you don't feel like you're ready for the moment. I know I'm ready for the moment. Did I play up to par? No, I don't feel like I did. But overall, the main goal was to win. And that's honestly what we did.
Great answer.
Today, and he's been putting things out. And
I don't even have to put it on my phone. I get reckless on there.
Have you talked to him since the end of the game yet? Or have you
I texted him before the game. I called him. He didn't answer. I said, "This is why I just don't call you." You know, he didn't answer the phone. He didn't answer the phone when I called him. But you know, they have their own fall camp going on and everything. So you know, I forgive him a little bit. But he sent me a voice message that's pretty cool overall. I don't know if it's still on my phone, but overall, like I'm just thankful, you know, just for the opportunity.
When do you feel there was so much talk, especially into this week, and there's nothing to start that, you know, maybe we're not prepared enough because of the practice reps. You kind of alluded to it, but what would you kind of say to that message? You know, you previously can't, but maybe people think that you weren't put in a position to succeed because of the practice reps.
I mean, I think overall in life, I don't want anybody to make excuses. You know, I feel like making excuses for whatever situation. It's like you ask God for something that is there, then you're gonna complain about it. So it's like it's 2 ways you can look at it. You can look at it and be thankful and take full advantage of the opportunity, you know, or you can look at it like, dang, this is what I've been asking for, I'm not prepared. You know, so I'll say I've been able to sleep good at night, you know, knowing I was playing. I didn't know I was playing until, I don't know, one of these days that was close. and then, you know, I just prepared as normal. But it was definitely that switch that kicked in. And when you got down the field, it's different. Like, you understand, ball's ball. You know, the ball never been a problem for me. It's, you know, whatever optics or whatever everybody makes up after outside of the game. But in the game, y'all kind of know who I am.
Feel like you. What did you feel?
Overall, so and that's
Great answer, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, he's doing a great job. Feel me answering. He's doing a great job of just saying, you know, he's thankful, like showing appreciation, like, you know, like definitely passed this test. I'm not gonna lie.
really the most routes I threw to the other receivers, so I really didn't know how someone came out the breaks and everything. So that's why I feel like point of emphasis this week is you know, just be prepared even more, because I feel like I was straight. But I feel like to be where I want to go, I don't think that was good enough. I don't even remember the play honestly right now.
How do you say you weren't up to par?
I mean, incompletions. There's incompletions out there. I know that I know, you know, I'm able to complete. That's the only thing.
Do you remember that one-handed, or that pass you threw to Luke, he caught with one hand downfield? Yeah. I guess, what did you see on that play, and to see him make that catch, I guess, what was that like as you had a connection with him over the course of camp? Yeah, I'm just excited for all of them. I gifted a lot of receivers the prime DT96s. You know, a couple of them had them on. So I just gifted a couple of them, like the main receivers going into this game. You know, I gifted them some please. Some warm, some didn't, but I was like, okay, this is just my little appreciation gift to them. Because they don't be having a lot in stock, so I couldn't do everybody. I wish I could. But yeah, it is great knowing that he's able to come out here and put on the show how he's supposed to, you know, and how we know he can. But you know, we still need a couple more receivers and them to be able to get off. But the way we was able to run the ball and how the running backs were running, they was running physical, you know, and the line was making their blocks and not letting people get back there. So I was thinking.
That one to Luke, did you know that it was good when I left your hand?
Yeah. You feel me? Okay, so he's praising like the wide receiver. The reporter was praising like the wide receivers and stuff like that. But Shedeur was like, yeah, that's cool. But also don't forget to praise the O-line. Don't forget to praise, you know, the offense and all these other people. So just like I said, he's very media trained, bro. Like he's doing everything like right by the book as far as answering these questions. You know, showing love to everyone, not just one person.
That's what I'm saying. It's a feeling. The first one I had to 22, it was like, but it wasn't me. You know, so that's when it's like you know it like internally. I don't know. What do you do for a hobby? Like, what's your hobby?
I'm a bad golfer.
But you know when you're gonna swing a bill. You know when you swing it, it's gonna come out right. So. You know, that's it.
He can't relate. He say he's a bad golfer.
As it's called. How do you process that? And do you feel like you'll really have a fair shot to maybe win the job?
See, I just think about when I get out there, just doing what I gotta do. You know, everything else is not in my hands, so I worry about it. That's like, I don't know, I just don't think that deep into everything because it's nothing you're gonna be able to control. So why put energy in something that you can't control? So the most you can do is, hey, whenever you get your opportunity, your numbers call, you know, perform it, at least do the bare minimum and win the game. So that's what I feel like we did today. And it's definitely things I'm able to grow off of.
Last one from
How are you able to remain so patient? You know, we look over there and see you sometimes on another field over there by yourself and taking out 14 reps. You haven't gotten a rep yet with first team offense. How were you able to remain so patient? And did you know that once the reins came off, you would go time for you?
I mean, God's patient with us. As humans, we mess up at times, but I don't feel like He throws us away as individuals. So it's different things and different life lessons, you know, you got to go through. And I haven't went through this situation, you know, that I'm in ever. So it's really just a test, you know. I feel like from God or whoever it's from, it's just a test. But anyway, I'm just thankful that I was able to see the day of light and get out there and be able to play. So, you know, they didn't have to let me play. So anything and everything, you know, is good for me. So then, you know, the kids definitely inspire me, of course, more. So a lot of people incarcerated that definitely talk to their friends to talk to me to tell me my friend from jail was, you know, watching you play and watching everything that's going on. So it's just like the world, you know, I say it's so small and everybody sees everything, and I'm thankful to be able to inspire people through everything. Because the lady just told me now, when I'm having a bad day, I just think about Shedeur and I'm saying, I'm gonna act like Shedeur. You know, so like that's so cool, you know, to me that I'm some form of inspiration.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all. Hey, you couldn't even get in.
I appreciate it.
How you gonna hate from outside the media room? You can't get in.
Yeah, that's the reporter that was talking trash about him.
I be hoping you got something positive to say about me. You always say negative stuff about me. And I'm like, I ain't do nothing to you. I ain't seen nothing positive for everything. I think I'm positive everything. Come on, Tony. What I do to you, Tony?
Nah, that's tough.